All right, welcome back, everybody. You got Gabs on the mic.
Hector.
Got Jaylin.
And apparently we're talking about the Black Order.
Black Order.
Yes.
Take it away, gentlemen.
Whew, where do we begin?
Favorite member.
Favorite member. Who was yours?
You already know it was that Ebony Maw. Just the intro for that movie, man.
You mean Squidward?
Squidward.
Squidward, yeah.
Or Lord Voldemort? Apparently in the Italian, it was either Italian or French version, they changed it to Voldemort.
Oh my god, are you
Of
serious?
the movie?
Yeah, you know, like that opening line?
That's crazy.
That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, no, straight up, he's my favorite too. He was just the most.
He's like so menacing, so
you
like
feel,
scary, dude.
you feel scared even though he's in the screen and it was primarily CGI, but like you look at him and you're just like, my god. If he came to me and asked for an Infinity Stone, I'd find it. I don't even know where it is. I'd find it for him. I'd find it and hand it to him. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to go through that. That's terrifying.
Let's say he was like actually one of the most like powerful members of the
Yeah,
group too.
you
You see
telekinesis.
What like the first fight you see Iron Man suit up, which is freaking amazing. Everybody's cheering
The
in the theater.
nanotech suit, it's amazing.
Launches Cole Obsidian and he just does that freaking finger motion.
Yeah, I love that entire time. He's kind of got the dark side stance from Injustice 2.
Oh, he does
Like
with the hands behind
Yeah,
the back.
hands behind the back, but he's got the whole whatever.
The preacher.
You know, the whole minimum effort hand sweep, but he lifts like a full city block. You know what I mean?
It's just intimidating. I wouldn't want to be face to face.
He's
with that
terrifying.
You
guy.
realize that Doctor Strange lasted longer against Thanos with, what, 3 stones?
Yeah.
Yep.
Than he did against Ebony Maw?
It was
Yeah.
so easy. I was expecting this big freaking battle between
that's-
them because
yo.
that is like a.
And I was thinking about that. I was like,
guy.
who would win? A master of mystical arts who can basically do the same thing, or somebody with extreme telekinetic
Trapped
power?
him in a brick
He sh-
wall.
yeah,
wrapped him with
and
a
then he
freaking
wrapped
pole.
him with poles that
That
passed
was a
him
really
out.
cool scene. You see the cloak of levitation protecting like his like master. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And I like the little spell that they put on the Eye of Agamotto to burn.
Yep, the ode back to the Raiders of the Lost Ark when the guy grabs it. You know, he grabs that little
Yeah.
that gauntlet in a way.
The Wizard of
Grabs
Oz
the
with
hands,
the
it's-
shoes. The red
Yes.
shoes.
Yeah, yeah, but he was so good. A close second though was I can't.
Approximate midnight.
Is that the girl with the
Yeah,
horns and the beautiful
Approximate
eyes? Yeah, she was awesome, and I liked the little diva battle that she was having with Scarlet Witch and Black Widow, where they kind of kicked her butt, and then she was
Don't
just
forget
like,
about the woman from
Crawl
Wakanda.
oh,
Such a good moment.
I
What a
can't-
brutal way to.
and then
die.
and like before that when they first encountered Scarlet Witch and Black Widow and all them, and they were like, we don't want to have to kill you, and she was like, you never get the chance again, and then she disappeared. But you know they and ultimately they did, of course.
They kind of like, I don't know, in respect for our listeners, you know, took a dump on her character because she's
Yeah,
way more powerful and capable
She really
than
shouldn't have
that.
lost to Captain America and Black Widow with Corvus Glaive there. Mm-hmm. They each were able to take out one of them, able to take out the Avengers, the X-Men, and Atlantis together. So they shouldn't have lost to just
love how-
three of the
Right.
weakest Avengers.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro.
I love how they introduced them, but I think they underestimated them. Like not underestimated. I think they just limited them.
They had
Due
to.
deep power.
Yeah, they had
This is
to.
a very, very large cast of a movie.
Corvus Glaive should have had a more prominent role than Proxima.
You know what
Mm.
you know what I kind of liked though. I liked how they didn't make him too underpowered, because Vision, questionably one of the most powerful characters on the Avengers right now.
Well, he took him out.
Yeah, he took him out
Immediately.
immediately. Literally, he stabbed
through the
him,
chest,
and then he
unable to
was
do
done.
anything,
And I
which
was
was
like,
a really cool fight.
yeah, I was like, whoa, somebody took out Vision. That's good enough for me. I'm not even that mad that you lost to everyone else. You took out Vision, somebody who can phase through objects, somebody that can, increase his density, and somebody just filled with all these abilities, and you just took him
On
out.
par with the Hulk.
Yeah, he can beat the Hulk. He can reach pressure points and stuff like that, and just knock the Hulk out. He doesn't need to beat him with sheer force, or he could do that because he's that strong. That's just another thing. Like the entirety of the Black Order was just beautifully executed. I loved how every single one of them had their own jobs that they were sent to do.
I love your comparison, what you told me a while ago, that the Black Order is almost like the Four Horsemen.
The Four Horsemen of
Really
the
were.
Apocalypse, and the X-Men. Because I mean, Apocalypse kind of does the same thing. He's like, you are 4 extremely powerful people, and you will carry out my work.
And that's still Marvel too.
Yeah, that's Marvel. And you'll go out to do this, you'll go out to do this, you'll go out to do this. You do all different things, but you all are part of the unity for me, right? And then Thanos has, these 4 people. The Black Order. He sends out to, all right, you're going to get this stone, you're going to get this stone. You two are going to go together, right?
Okay, so physics moment of the day.
Physics moment.
Are you ready? Okay, remember when they killed Ebony Maw?
Yes. The saddest moment in the movie.
Now, what? You know how he gets shot out and he freezes in outer space?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is just my dorking out here as a physics guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a sun, not the sun. Okay, so there's a star
A star.
near him because you could see him when
Yeah.
he was out in outer space. Now, what would really happen to Ebony Maw, and this makes his death even crazier. You're like, oh, he froze. How bad was that? Right? Or, oh, God, you're talking about the pressure, right? He would have exhaled and, popped eyeballs or something.
That's a myth.
Maybe. Here's what is going to happen. If there's a star near him, and he's got no magnetic fields around him, that means that all the radiation from the sun,
It's going to destroy him.
half his body that was facing the star would be
be
boiling. And then the other half, which was not facing it, would be freezing. So half of him would be boiling, and the other half would be freezing.
I just take that away from him. I'm like, yeah, that wouldn't happen. He froze. Okay, but a ton of other things could have happened. Maybe it happened off screen. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it happened because he instantaneously just...
Yeah. But he got the death of deaths.
Another thing I know, that whole sucking the air out of a spaceship, that's also a myth. If you didn't know that.
That would happen.
If you punctured a hole in
It would create a sonic boom.
It's a vacuum.
Yeah. As long as the pressure reaches a certain ratio between the air and the, we'll call it the other side of the wall, but it has another name. All right, so if you have 2 different sections with 2 different pressure differentials and there's a ratio that gets reached, you are guaranteed to have a sonic boom. And that changes the temperature and the pressure and actually will increase the flow. So not only will the air get sucked out, it'll continuously go faster and faster and faster because there's no information that can go back. And you're talking... I'm talking from a perspective where I've actually done these calculations myself.
Oh, that's awesome. You know what? I'm not even mad that I got proved wrong. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really fast.
You would have heard a boom!
Yeah.
Who would you say had the worst death in the movie?
Probably.
I would give say Proxima.
Well, I mean, she got minced.
What's your definition of worse?
Who got the most
gruesome?
Okay, because the worst could have been that was not a bad death. They could have done way better. But worse as in, oh God, I don't want to have that death.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd probably give it to, I can't pronounce his name for the life of me.
Which one?
The telekinesis. I keep forgetting.
Ebony Maw.
Ebony Maw. I can't deal with just the fact of, whoa, no more air, can't breathe, I'm freezing and burning at the same time, Jesus Christ, I'm going to die.
Because the way they died, he got sucked into space. Proxima and I got the
Minced.
giant freaking mincing machine from the spaceship.
Right.
They call him, I think they call him Cold Obsidian in this movie, just in an explosion, which I'm like, nah, come on.
With Iron Man's hand on him.
Iron Man. And then there's Corvus Glaive that's got stabbed by the ultimate hero, Captain America.
Well, actually, Vision stabbed him.
Vision, yeah, that's what it was.
I think Vision had the worst death because he died twice.
Oh my God, I just remembered that.
And the first one was, his
Just
love
nothing.
destroying the stone, and then he comes back again. And then here comes Thanos. Could you imagine? I just walk up to you and I put my hand on your skull and I just crush it.
Yeah, synthetic vibranium.
Now,
Fingertips.
I was at first kind of like, nah, that's not going to happen. But when you think about it,
at
the very beginning of the movie, he crushed the cosmic cube with his hand. And then Avengers 1, they actually told you how much energy it would take to break the barrier. So we could take that and go backwards, calculate the amount of force that Thanos' hands could... I can do this, actually. That's actually not the hard of a
He has
problem.
to use a freaking spear. He uses the palm of his freaking
Just-
hand.
Yeah. I'm going to have to actually go back and calculate this.
Yeah, we're going to want that.
I'll be back in a couple days. You will hear this soon. It actually isn't that hard of a calculation. Force, energy, distance.
Honestly, dude, to close my points out, I just love how they executed the Black Order. There wasn't any
Surprise.
it wasn't a build up to introducing them. It was just right off the bat, you see a bunch of dead people, and you hear Ebony just walking around doing his
Surrounding
whole
Loki.
rejoice. For you are being freed by Thanos.
By dying.
You are chosen by Thanos to die. Like, that's a good thing.
And who was he talking to? It was only 2 more survivors.
Yeah.
3 more survivors?
Well, I mean,
4.
no, as he was talking, you see them still looking around, searching to see if anybody was alive to just stick them and stab them. So there were still people alive. They were just on the floor.
Such an awesome intro.
Damn, that was crazy. And from that, you just see that they are actually bad people. They're not the washed out, oh, yeah, we're bad. We blow things up. We don't just... We don't kill people, but we blow things up and stuff like that. So, yeah, I love that.
Favorite member of Black Order, Ebony Maw.
Yeah, Ebony Maw. Straight
That's
up.
one.
Ebony Maw.
Ebony Maw. He's just
Ebony
great.
Maw. Maw Ebony.
He was creepy, he was menacing, and he was beautiful.
Well, that's all we got now.
Yeah.
This is Gabs.
This is Hector.
Jaylin.
Peace out.